Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Skulk, bringing you more stories, the path of Destinies. So, we're gonna continue. Just for the brief up, because it's been 2 weeks since the last time I played, I still have the video stored away before I discard it. You know, I make it, edit it, upload it, discard the evidence that ever existed on my computer. No, more like clear space. But I checked up on it, found that I was trying to figure out which choice I made, and we're gonna go down the same path with a different choice, so we can kind of filter through a storyline enough. Because there's many different endings, because there's many different paths in each story. If I chose the same choice, choice the same, in the end, there's two choices still. Choose a different one, and you'll get a different outcome.
Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Yes. He's shown in two different timelines. He's a backstabber. So we're gonna go down this path again and choose, instead of finding her. It's been 2 weeks. I could have looked back at it for the name, but the name will come back to me easily once I hear it again. But anyways, we're gonna go down the path and not choose her and choose the core.
As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens.
He's heard this before.
Did ravens drink champagne?
Oh.
Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
No, you're getting it all wrong, man. I go after this because of what I know. You should be going to keep all the knowledge that we all know. We all know. We went through it. We saw it. Well, I went through it. You guys saw what happened. I went through it and had my heart broken going, how dare you! 3 times. How dare she get blamed? How dare he stabs her? How dare they turn on each other? It just is all horrible.
Ooh, a workbench. Did he have any jewels he hadn't tried out? He had.
Treasure hunter, critical chance, shield breaker. Attack speed. Who needs critical chance when you can purposely attack even faster? And I know, better chance by 2%. Break my jaw by doing this. But what swords are available? More wind essence. Attack speed. We can burn the heck out of people. We can freeze the heck out of people. Also freeze surrounding enemies. Also ignite surrounding enemies. Shall we burn or shall we freeze? The question is... this one. There's no...
Wow. The sword felt even colder.
Is that possible? Yes. Let's wield it. So when I find a combat, I will then... freeze everybody. I am now the cops, and when I say freeze, you freeze, okay? You will freeze. I go over here. I whip over, smack you. I take no damage. I smack you! You see nothing, you eyeball melon. I open this. I change swords. Open up door. Quickly, I don't want it to be seen. Don't do this to me!
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato.
See yas. Alright, eyeball melons. I gotta go. I can't zoom upstairs. Ice. Combat. Yes! Freeze! Everybody freeze! Everybody clap your hands! Oh wait, you can't. Yeah! Boink! That was rather simple. I was expecting explodey booms. Something in my lips.
There had to be a way to use the Sky Ripper without causing a catastrophe. Why? Maybe it's always dangerous, he imagined Zenobia saying. Always the voice of reason, that one. Well, there had to be a way to use the Sky Ripper, because not being able to use it was boring. So there.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's a note!
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
What's vertigo? Is it a condition? Is it a fear? Probably. Aha! No! You freeze! You are mine! You shall not do squat! No! Take that. Yeah! Yeah! Easy peasy lemon. A squeezies. That's right, that's how that goes. Open the chest of sesame.
This one looked familiar. Had he lost this one in a card game? Welcome back, he thought.
I just have to equip it. Unless I do have it equipped. And then that means more mana upon the defeat of our fallen foes. Freeze. Alright, what's up? More enemies? No. No. I say no. I get you. I slide myself over to you and finish you off. Break a shield. Throw you to that guy. Mix up your friends. Take you. Fly over there. Slap. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. No you don't. No. Oh, you guys are trying something.
Over beer, right?
I don't drink. But, I guess what you mean. Oh, no! You freaking hit me when you were frozen. No! I throw this at you. I'll throw your friend in your face. And now, sadly, I need to heal. Light bits as I can, but yeah. Anything else I can smash for health? Because health comes back to me. Oh, can't go backwards. I guess it was experience, something. And what else? On the horizon, I see the sunlight. It's warm to the touch. Do you feel it, Mr. Eyeball?
Two eyes good. One eye dead.
Keep one eye open, they say. And this is what happens. I am assassin. You'll say nothing. Is there anything over here? No? Okay. We must check every nook and every cranny, every grandpa and every granny. Oh no, 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 oh, hey. I stop you. No, I stop every single one of you off the edge. Oh, no! Owie! Do you know how much that hurts? I will show you how much it hurts. I'm throwing you over here, taking you, slapping you, stopping you. You're powered.
Everybody knew you shouldn't trust a raven further than you could throw one. But did vertical drop count?
Alright, let's see. Carry the 2, multiply by 5, and, maybe? Oh yeah, I can grapple hook. Why did I forget I can do that? What's over here? Treasure? Please be treasure. Flame sword opens Cez's door. You know what? It's about time I burned someone, right? Not yet. Not yet. No! Ow! My back! How dare you! Ow! My back! How dare you! No! Here, let me throw you in there. Doesn't that? Oh boy! Why? I grabbed the nearest person I could, and then I found out. I grab you, throw. I grab you. Oh no!
This stone was incredibly valuable. Renato could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Feels good. Open sesame, chests. Oh, the ores. And whoa, crystals. Do you have any health for me? Any frozen fruit inside of you? Those pomegranates, those big old plump, juicy, healthy fruits? No? Okay. Can only ask, right? Ooh. A glowing altar. What's this? Hook shot damage. Inflict damage on hooked enemies. I haven't been doing that, so... Time Mastery. Freeze time for everyone but Ronaldo when countering an attack at the last second. Last a few seconds. As a chance, would be nice. What's this? Getting stronger. Kick and throw distance are increased. No. What's this? What's this? Countering an attack now causes damage. Would be nice. Maximum health increase. Get you more health. What's this? Increase the maximum sword energy. What's that question? Increase maximum stamina. All right, energy. You're going right in my pocket. Now, I could heal, or I can freeze everybody to the bone. Hello.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it.
Right,
How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
And this is where we were going to change. Because when we found her, she made us loose lips. Caused him to know where this thing was, because we knew where it was, and now he knew where it was, because we flappy-gar-yapped. And then, well, you saw the last episode. At least I hope you did. Don't jump episodes. You'll miss out on things.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core. He looked up at the old trees around him. They were so big and so old. They'd been there before he was born, and they'd be there after he'd passed into legend. Was he confronting his own unimportance? What had got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a hero, and soon he'd prove it.
I'm no handsome fellow. I can't really say that myself anyways. I think I look fine. I look decent. Is this the road to go down? Road less traveled by?
He was sort of yanking his own chain, wasn't he?
Maybe. Look at all them gems! Well, essences. Ores. Gotta grab and... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my injuries. They are so severe. What the well? Oh, good thing. Good thing I went this way. I was going... I just couldn't leave good treasure behind. Was that a fruit? Was that an energy fruit? Oh, hot dang. Alright, here we go. Wrong button. Yoing! Is that a well? Or is that a hole in the ground? No, it's a well. It's totally a well. And I land upon my paws. Now, where is the progression? It's linear paths, so it's not really hard to do that. Ooh, pretty.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Like a burp.
This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful.
You said it, sir. Now, is there anything back here? So I saw another path. Is it treasure or is it the proper path? Yeah. We don't want to leave treasure behind. I mean, I got some inner energy, and that's always nice. And I got my dash so I can get closer to my objective quicker. 100 health is still fine. Whew. I need energy to do with frostbites. No, you dare! You are not moving a single movement muscle. Over there. And you? And you?
This must be that sufficiently advanced technology
Boink.
we always talked about.
And you? And you? And you? No! I say no, and I mean no, because I will stomp you, and I will... No! Stop it. Bonk. Bonk. Ow! You almost hit me. You can't hit a hero. Not like that. I'll show you how it's done. Ha-ha!
There were fewer
Running out
and
of
fewer
bullets.
trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
If I got hungry, I would try to find I would try to find a place to find food. I didn't need much Frosties, but I could have used more Frosties. I'd rather use a bit of energy just so I can, touch up on a bit of damage that was dealt to me previously.
Brilliant. Lovely. Hold that pose.
Yes! Hold still while I grab you and stop you from doing what you're doing. How dare you! I threw you down on the ground. Stop it! It's a lot of slow motion. Level up! No, lots of chests and doors are labeled open sesames. I guess we made it.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Safe and sorry, right? Thing is, putting power into the wrong hands is always bad. But not knowing what you're doing. You know it's powerful, but not knowing how to use it. So, every time we went to the scientists, they always were dead. So we go there and they're dead. It's just part of the story. We already saw them dead so many freaking times. What if we go there and they're dead again with our knowledge? Because this game is meant to go with whatever you choose, the story proceeds, and there's always something that happens continuously. Lupino is a backstabbing friend. Past friend, not a friend. And Zenobia, she's cautious, but every time, through her cautiousness, she still leaned towards the good side, because she wants good, but she's being swayed in the mind. The scientists always were dead, every time we met them. So if I go there and they're dead, it's a waste of time. So we can go here for the thought, but yeah. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die here. Because not knowing how it works, we're gonna blow up. But we're gonna go here and find them dead, right? We can always go here and then see, and if they are dead, well, 3 times was the charm to find out. This is the wise choice, so we'll go with this one. But they're probably dead.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, he could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective. Why had the parts of the Sky Ripper only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
And hopefully this time, just his destruction.
With the knowledge of past, we want not to fall. Required sword magic 3. Oh. Required sword magic 2-2. And it's locked.
That could come in handy in a pinch.
Yeah, even more mana. Well, in a sense it's mana, right? Let's heal up a little bit more. Yeah, we don't need the last one. Because we can find a fruit. Possibly. Please find the fruit. 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 For mana, I mean. Because one. Oh, okay. Still found health fruit. Mana is much more valuable at this point. Break. Break. Any mana? Nope. Wait. Why are you stuck? You're stuck.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you
No! Okay, be careful. It's not like I can't do anything else, but I got stuck in the floor. That was saddening. Right here, I got stuck in the floor. So, I'm gonna be careful around here, and try not to, you know...
It wasn't his fault. They looked so... breakable.
The main path doesn't always have the grabby-grabbies. Holy, wait a minute. Wait, I can go back. Grab this chest, go back, grab the thingy, and heal. Energy! Use the energy, fill up your heart. Open sesames. Such a long animation to open the door, but you know...
He hadn't noticed that path before.
Now you have. And you opened it with a sesame key. Oh, the chest down there. Most likely from a different path. I'm acting too, like, I don't know, a certain way. Is there? No, okay. Just making sure. Whee! I'm acting a certain way just because the game kind of makes me feel a certain way. Dashy dashy! Here we go.
Do you guys ever eat fresh food? Because you don't smell like it.
Stop. 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 Nope. Nope. Stop you. Stop you. Freeze you. Freeze you. And you! Ow! You know how much time it takes for me to heal up? And I used the bomb of mana. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, thank you.
You could sense the jewel's power. He had a feeling they were going to be great friends.
Mm-hmm. Nice to equip them. Unless they're equipped. Oh. At school, we learn the gospel of the Transcendent Emperor, the last divinity to pierce the skies. He would banish the evil gods and grant us the gift of time. But could one man divine as he maybe create something as intricate as time? I have my own theory. I believe that time is a symptom rather than a gift. I am convinced that on a cosmic scale, there is a pendulum motion between order and chaos. The Transcendent Emperor ended chaos and started an age we live in. An age of cause and effect, of fact and logic. Time is merely the tapestry upon which these laws manifest themselves. It is the foundation of order's companion, entropy. But in the age of chaos, when the old gods reign, perception carries more weight than fact. Emotions can shape worlds, and time ceases to exist. The age of order is ending. I am merely helping the inevitable. Entropy has been broken. Fate has been breached. And the end of time is coming. And I shall embrace it. Emperor Instagram 3, the third. Secret Journal. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, lads. Come sail
That
away.
was always a rush.
There was gems there I could crush. Oh, yeah, up the stairs. Up the stairs. Don't fall to pieces. You guys are like floating. Whew. Oh, here we go. Break away, break away. I know you guys break away. So this way, I know. I mean, this is what I know because I have been here multiple times. Even if this is my first time in this world. I'm going to open it, not smack it. You have to stick the sword in the slot, not smack it. Alright, bring it the Frostblade. No. And you smack your friend. How dare you? You know that friends are precious. Don't treat them. Ah! No, you don't. I stop you. What the? Freeze! Stop! Ah! Owie! And you, throw you over there. Stop you, because you are giving power to someone I do not want you to give power to. No. Now look what you made me do. You made me take damage. You made me look bad in front of people. I know it's my fault, but still, you can only blame the computer. Don't blame the computer. Not all the time. Sometimes.
The legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk.
That is right. We will do what we can. We have to find all the paths and find out which is the truth.
The Nexus Observatory had the Empire's most renowned scientists, working by themselves without interference. At least, so far.
Oh no. Load in, please. Load in.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
What it? Stay away from the lever. Not until it's time. We've already seen how this turns out. I stand next to it, and the fireballs fly past it, and see, you're right there. It shoots you regardless. Some areas just don't load in. Woo! Almost lost some fur there. Get me off this wild ride! Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Pat, 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 pat. No. Get back here, you. You are no... Ah! You are no... Ah! You are no... Ah! Get back here! I must end you! Off? No! Ah! You! No!
What
No!
kind of raven can't fly? Thought Renato.
Fly! 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 The crows and the fox. Yep, that's about that summed it up. Nothing else? Treasure. Now give me health and mana, please. I need... Ah, mana and health. Oh, you give me much
If
joy.
he ever had a castle, he was going to hide his stuff better.
Oh, totally. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 dum da dum ba dum ba da ba dum bum. Bum ba dum ba da ba da ba dum bum. Ba da ba dum ba. Hey, it's not destroyed! High five! No, I don't have Jacksepticeye's high five sound. But hey, the first time it wasn't destroyed. We gave it a chance.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could carve a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed.
Irving still believes in string theory. At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use. One way or another, there had to be a safe way to use it.
Well, we already got this far with it, so let's talk with the wise old toad. And if you guys watch Naruto, Jiraiya, the Toad Sage!
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
Some paths are trying to discourage you, right? Going, if you do this, this could happen. If you go here, yeah, this could happen. Which is the right path? Ooh.
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renato's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
With friends that once were there, but then we might want to hurt you, but we're lovers, and then ones that we thought was friends and they're backstabbers, and
He'd once been a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
No, it's not Captain Hook. Hook had a hook, and he's named after the hook for some reason. Oh yeah, by the author. But he didn't use it to get around the hook, around the boat. That'll be interesting. Faces, faces. I will show your places. Going from one chest to the next. That's nice.
Renato had been to a dungeon once where all the chests had teeth and eyes. It had been a short visit.
Oh, there's a chest down right. You get on. I'm going. Go bring me down there. Okay. Boss battle? Not boss battle, but you know, arena. Here we go. Freeze! Break you all! Shatter you all! Take that, take that. Grab you, throw you down. Nope. Deny.
He tried to focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calveras would help. He would make Renato feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Freeze! Freeze! Why don't you go down? Okay, you know what? I'll stop you. Bump you. Ow! I said bump you. Bump you with your friend, and then that'll end faster. Bump you. Bump you. Throw you over there, because I'm thinking there's a friend over there. Apparently not. Can't be too careful. The camera, I mean, he has eyes, but our camera is our eyes. And if our camera cannot see.
Windy up here.
Ah, nuts! I thought I was going to be done with this. We teleported very not far away. 2 buffers and 1 raven. Not a good combo. As you can plainly see. Excuse me.
Oh, you got such delicious looking eyeballs, called the lead raven. Thank you, I think, said Renato. It never hurt to be polite.
Whee! Woo! Yes! Yes! Boop! Smack you, grab you, top you, and yeah! If you know what you're doing, it's not that hard at all. Yet why do I get hit? Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go further this way because it seems like it might be treasure. Not treasure, not treasure. Do you see? I can see it right there. Back her up. Give me health. Or energy. Energy instead of health. Oops. Ran into a wall there. Every bit of energy can help me in the combat section. Just don't get stuck in the ground again, because I don't want to go all the way back to the beginning. No, please don't do that to me! Semi-physics. I like it. Break them crystals, break them, smash them. Ooh, health and mana. Lots of health. Thank you very much. It very much helps. And all the mana. That can help end one of these mini wars in a
If
moment.
they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
True. And you narrate very nicely. Look at all this mana I have. There's no way I can lose, right? Can I? Oh, wait. Grapple. Yes. I could have missed this one.
It was time for a little exploration.
Bring me to the mummy. Well, you know the treasures. You know the treasure will bring me much more strength. The more exploration you have, the stronger you get, and... What be this? Dear Zenobia, do you remember that expedition I've sent to the depths beneath the island? They have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned out of the 8 I sent. Of course, I mourned the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. That they have experienced, what they've experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downwards far beyond sight. The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keep them afloat, and in the depths they find their sustenance. Do you have a conscience? Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of their existence? Or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time, I will go myself. I'll need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Ronaldo. With love, Father. Yeah, no. Oh, I see. That's what I had to do. Just quickly quickly open it, destroy it, and, you know, hit the switch and look at the wrist and everything goes to crush. Nope! Ah, I wasted the mana on freezing you all when I could have done this, and some of this, and oh no, I will not be bashed away by you, because you are mine. Haha! I used a chunk of my mana. How dare you do that to me? I need my... Oh, woo! You know what? I don't care. I used this mana, keep myself nice and healthy, and look what I found. 2 lovely chests.
Renato had been to a dungeon where all the chests were locked. It was awful.
I know. Physical resistance 1 and 2 in the same location. What beauty! Now, to the forward. Hopefully find one of those thingy-mabobbers that I can equip these thingy-mabobbers to my wrist. And then turn you off because I don't need you on anymore. I don't want to get shot in the bum-bum. There you go.
The rebels were counting on Renato. He hoped Calaveras knew what he was doing.
Swing.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It is the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. 'Cause I zippity-doo. I zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feelings breaking this way. Oh, well, I don't have a level yet, but I do want one of those, you know, places that I can equip things on. Hello, Mr. White.
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.71 sixes in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once, Renato said. Although he wasn't sure that was entirely right.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed towards the fleet, Renato could see the drop ships of the rebels coming out of the clouds. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it didn't go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he risk the entire universe in the throw of a dice? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21? Or was it 2.71? 6s in a row. He had a feeling they were surprisingly good. That is, bad. Anyway, the odds were big. His brain was hurting again.
Here's another big decision. And because of the game doing what it does, we're probably going to blow up the universe if we use it. So, nope.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblis Stone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
Alright, going physical resistance, attack speed, and energy on knockout. Got it. Because attack speed, why would I give that up? And for swords, can I? No, not yet. Ha ha. Alright, the ore is in my hands.
More fire? Yes, please.
Let's try burning some crows. Because, you know, the switch up every once in a while is nice, right? Of course it's right. Oh, I thought this room was going to have something. It looked big enough. Here we go. Again, no? Okay. Open to the treasure.
The new pathway made Renato curious.
Must explore. Must explore. Ooh. Well, I guess I don't need a break right now. I have no need for health and manas. Yet. It's always the yet. Here you are, my loverly. No challenge. No fights yet. Fights yet to come. Critical chance 3. Too bad the table's gone now. Oh, wait, come back here. Right! Alright. We shall wait patiently for the next one. Aim in the proper direction. Ah.
Felt like Tarzan.
We can end it now. It is so slow. There we go. That to there. This to there. You go. Simple matrix. Or things. So far, no battles. Usually at this point, I would have had some kind of battle. Not saying I need one, but...
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them would destroy the universe. That seemed a bit serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizzbin. That could work. Those really bring out your eyes.
Bonk. What shield do you have now? No. Ow! I blocked one person, then the other person hit me? How dare you? You go off the edge for that. Okay, maybe not. You go over here because I feel there's a shield person over here. And you. I guess I missed him. I have so much
Hey.
energy.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato.
Does he know about Firefox? Wait. Does that stretch back to other times too? Burn! You! Ah! Burn! You have nothing! You have nothing! I was talking too confidently and too bold. I mean, I am doing pretty well, and these guys are attacking the people.
Imagine getting a horse up in one of these things. It would be cursing a blue streak.
Cursing a blue streak? What does that mean? Like, cursing as in swearing? Or something? Because I don't know where the blue streak comes in. Nothing? Nothing? Okay, is it over here? Can I reach? No. Okay, so we're going a different path. Down we go. Or, okay, up we go. Or maybe we are going down. Or maybe that's going down and we're staying put. This is a giant fleet. Okay, okay. Get all closer. Cause big destruction. Burn your shield off. Smack you. Bring you down. And no, there's more of you. Okay, I will cause an ignition. Ignition. Something of the sort. Okay. I guess with people with shields. And boom. I need to burn everybody. Everybody burn, burn, burn. Everybody burn, burn, burn. Everybody burn, burn, burn. Everybody catch fire. Hit your fire in that soul. Or, you know, the feathers that are on your very back. Wait, what the...
He set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Oh, I know the odds. Good. Because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. You have to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Sky Ripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. And then he noticed there was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Renato, and then everything fell into the hole and was gone. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
No! I did not do the same thing twice. I once went with the shell and left the core and went with Zenobia. And then Mr. Toadman with her like me blab made me blab to him. He had his people or him himself grab the core and cause a big old boom and cause everything to blow up. And then when I went to go get it, because I'm like, okay, I know that path. I went down this path. I got the thing, put it inside, asked the toads, and said, okay, just don't use it. And okay, I could go use it immediately, or I can go talk to the scientists. So I went to the scientists because they can tell me, and they told me not to use it. And what did I do? It didn't give me a choice. It just went, okay, I'll use it. scripted game. But still, why not give me the choice? I could have just said, I will take on the Armada without the Sky Ripper. But the game did what it did, and it blames me for choosing the same path twice. I chose the same path to choose a different outcome by choosing a different thing. Maybe I have to choose many different choices, but choosing the Zenobia first was probably the better choice, and then going down a different path from that point. Because the Sky Ripper seems like the bad side. I could have used the Sky Ripper at all the other ends, but one is jumping straight into using it, and one was going to the scientists, and then still using it without my consent. So if I did go down that path again, it can go with Zenobia again, and then down that path, choose one of the other choices. I did not choose the same thing twice. I chose the same starting path twice. Just like the first path twice. But I did choose different paths. So, yeah, we now can go to the desert next time. What kind of hero are you? A hero who is willing to risk space, time, the universe, and everything if the odds are in his favor. No. You used it. You used it, not me. I wanted the scientists to look at it, and miraculously they were alive. They told me not to use it, and what did he do? You already know the end of that. So I learned nothing new in this end, except for one thing. Don't go down that path. Well, let's back up and then see what else it wants to say.
There would be a way to win. Renato could feel it. He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though. And with that, the book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Yes! Well, in a sense, no. But in this sense, knock him out. Get him out of there. But yeah, with that saying, he could make it do safely. He could go after his friend again. But after we went down the path twice, you blamed me for making a different choice. I made the first choice, you saw the first choice. I made the second choice to go down a different path. It made the same saying that said I made the same choice. But we learned he is a backstabber. And going down this the Sky Ripper place, if we don't get the core, he get the core and blow up the area. If we get the core and we're warned not to use it, yet use it anyway without my consent, he blow up universe. There's many different paths that we can choose to fill up the rest of the book. But this is the only path we haven't checked. Other than the paths down the other ways, but, you know, I'll get to there eventually. We'll go down different paths, just so we have a different story. Next time. These sittings take me about an hour, and then I chop it up to, like, 40 minutes or 50 minutes or whatever it is. I normally cut out just a decent amount, just the loading screens. So whatever I record is pretty much what you get, except minus the loading screens. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you watched all the way through here. More likely did. And if you come to the next video, I know you did, because you're curious. You wonder what's happening next, and you want me to narrate the story, and I feel honored to do that for you. I'm really happy to do it for you guys. I'm enjoying this game. But, yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll bring you more of this in due time. So, until I see you guys again, have a great day, everyone.